What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one. It is fight week. All right, it is fight week. We got Caleb Plant against his guy. We got Jermall Charlo against Thomas Lamana. It's here now. Granted, okay, I get it. I understand. Before I know people gonna comment this is neither fighter is fighting a guy that we really want to see them fight. All right, cool. We know that, but the fight is here. All right. Now, this is what I need to see, because obviously we also know that it is being placed in line for them to fight each other should both fighters get past their their opponents. Both fighters, meaning Caleb Plant and Jermall Charlo, should they get past their opponents, is being locked in for them to fight each other or whatnot later on this year. Now, here's the thing about that, right? It's a few things that I need to see from Jermall Charlo in this fight with Thomas Lamana for me to be, not that it matters, not that my say so matters, but for me to give the green light for him and Caleb Plant. Now, I just recently, maybe about an hour ago, was watching him versus Jose Benavidez. Which was his last fight, right? And let's be clear. I think that with Jermall Charlo, he's overdue for a big fight. I mean, the last big fight that he was in against a formidable opponent was against Sergey Derevyanchenko, and that was back in 2020. All right, Juan Montiel ended up being a harder fight than expected. That's what we call, a lot of people like to call a cherry pick gone wrong. Now, I don't want to necessarily throw salt on him like that, but I'm just saying, though, that ended up being a fight that was not supposed to be as difficult as it ended up being or whatnot. And then obviously he took 2.5 years off. He comes back and fights Jose Benavidez Jr. and then now he's fighting Cornflake, right? Now, some people may say, all right, he's being rushed into a Caleb Plant fight, but in my opinion, I feel like, listen, the dude has had so many, he's been so inactive that it's like, bro, like, we gotta, I mean, if we go in the, at the pace that you're going, it's like it'll be a decade before you get a big fight, and by that time you've been washed up and been clocked out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's either now or never. You either you shitting or you getting off the pot. Which one is it? So with watching this fight with Jose Benavidez Jr., I will say this. Now, obviously we knew there was a lot of ring rust there, but I need to see him be better defensively. I need to see his defense a little bit more polished before he steps in there with a guy like Caleb Plant. Why? Because for one, Caleb Plant is he picks his shots. He's very poised with his punches. As Teddy Atlas would like to say, he throws punches like he's paying for them, and he's a cheapskate. And that's not no shot at Caleb Plant at all. Don't get that twisted, because everybody knows Caleb Plant is one of my favorite fighters. This is a channel that fully supports Caleb Plant. What I'm saying is Caleb Plant picks his shots. He doesn't just waste his punches or whatnot, and he will set traps for you to walk into. Just go look at the fight with Anthony Durrell. He set that trap up, whereas when he would go to the body, he would normally come up top. In that last segment, he caught Anthony Durrell trying to hook with him, so he understood, I'm gonna go to the body, then feint, which is gonna then throw Anthony Durrell's timing off, and then boom, he was there for that hook. Just a smart move, veteran move, just a smart move. You have to have so much confidence and ring IQ to pull something like that off. Well, with that being said, Jermall Charlo cannot, and I mean, I'm gonna repeat, he cannot go into that fight with Caleb Plant and his defense not be on point. And the thing about his fight with Jose Benavidez is, while his offense was good, obviously he had to get the ring rust off, right? Being off 2.5 years, his offense was good. His defense was not as good. His offense was a B. His defense was about a C. He was getting caught with shots that I didn't think that he should be getting caught with from a very limited fighter in Jose Benavidez. Right, Jose Benavidez. Now, Jermall Charlo has a fantastic jab, and he's a really big fighter. He's a big dude. Jermall Charlo has a fantastic jab that when he lands, his jab is going to push you back. He has a stiff jab, or what you call it's not a snapping jab like Devin Haney. Devin Haney has a snapping jab. Jermall Charlo has a stiff jab where he lands. Even if you block it, it can not do damage, but it has done damage, but not so much as do damage, but it can definitely it can control your distance, and it can make you move or whatnot. And that's beautiful or whatnot. But the thing about the fight with Jose Benavidez is very limited. Obviously we know he got shot in the leg. If you punch him, he does this thing kind of like how Rolly does, where he sits so far on his back leg that it limits his movement. Jose Benavidez. So I would have loved for not Caleb Plant, but Jermall Charlo to double up the jab or whatnot. But anyways, Jermall Charlo was just there to be hit at times that I felt like punches that really shouldn't have landed on him or whatnot. He can't go into a fight with Caleb Plant lacking like that. So I need to see Jermall Charlo's defense more polished or whatnot. And I also would like to see Jermall Charlo a bit more elusive. Jermall Charlo is an athletic fighter, right? He's athletic and he's a really good boxer, but he's one of those boxers that's good at everything, but nothing about him really stands out. Meaning that if he gets in there, for me, the style that Jermall Charlo has, because he's a come forward fighter, or he likes to do his work on the inside as well, but he's not. It's not like he's super fast, got this super good defense or super good footwork against a guy like Caleb Plant. I feel like that may play into Jermall Charlo, or that may play into what Caleb Plant wants, and it would also have Jermall Charlo walking into traps or whatnot. Now, in their prime, if you would have asked me, like the Jermall Charlo that fought Derevyanchenko, oh my gosh, I don't know. That would have been a tough fight for Caleb Plant, that version of Jermall Charlo. But I don't know if that version of Jermall Charlo is back or would ever be back. So this version that we have now, I'm just not sold on. I don't know if I don't think that he could be able to beat this version of Caleb Plant. Now, Caleb Plant, obviously his fighter, the guy that he's fighting, they have history, they sparred, and it's clear. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Dude's fight, the guy that he's fighting, I can't remember his name. I don't know if I think he's the guy that beat Jared Hurd, or did he beat Jared Hurd, or did he beat Julian J-Rock Williams? I think he beat one of those guys. But anyways, he sparred with Caleb Plant, and Caleb Plant kind of made it clear that he got the better of him. And what kind of makes me like upset about this dude that he's fighting is like when they asked him, he didn't say this, but I can't remember what he said, but what I got from it was basically he confirmed, like, yeah, like he didn't confirm it, but I'm saying like what I got from like his response to them asking about Caleb Plant as a fighter and what happened in sparring. He pretty much said, yeah, he beat me, and I don't know if I could beat this dude. I'm just gonna go in here and just do my best, and hopefully something can happen. I'm not. He doesn't perceive me as somebody that's confident or feels like he's gonna beat Caleb Plant, maybe due to what happened in sparring. That's what I got from him or whatnot. But so with Caleb Plant, like, it's really nothing that he can do to really win. This is more what we call a stay busy fight for Caleb Plant, because I mean, whether he knocks this dude out in the first round, it's nothing that he can gain from this fight. If anything, he loses, or he gets something taken away from him the longer the fight lasts. That's just how these people are going to react. But I understand this is a stay busy fight, so it is what it is. But Jermall Charlo is who I would really be having eyes on, because I need to see him. I need to see his defense a little bit more polished than the fight in his previous fight with Jose Benavidez Jr. His offense is still there. His jab is definitely there. This is a taller fighter, so I need to see him on his toes more, not be so flat-footed. I need to see more finesse in this game. Not that Thomas Lamana got knocked out in the first round against Erislandy Lara. I'm not expecting that from Jermall Charlo, but what I am expecting is to see a more polished version of Jermall Charlo that would at least put me on par with thinking, okay, he might not be ready for Caleb Plant, but he's somewhat ready to get in there and just make it happen. That's all I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he stops him. Hopefully we get 2 stoppages. I would love to see Caleb Plant stop this dude, and I would love to see Jermall Charlo stop Thomas Lamana, and then they fight. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But what do I know?